Welcome back to Horizon. Last episode kind of ended abruptly. I ran out of time. Um, I did continue to fight the Thunderjaw, and then close and quit the game, and guess what? He's back. So, it's not an Apex fight this time.
Could hit it with acid.
So, he's still there. I already fought him once. Alright, so, this tall neck is unfortunately unaccessible at the moment, which is frustrating because we're on this big old section in the middle of the map. But we will head here to access the mountains. So let's go. I guess I don't have that on the map. So we're gonna need to find a restock point so I can pick up some more medical berries. Check my arrows, my ammo supplies. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to find a restock point because I am not completely out of my strength. So let's catch that campfire and we'll keep running.
I'm getting close to Ether's location. Guy said it would be in some kind of physical processor.
That looks big and scary.
An ancient ruin. Turned into a Tanakh stronghold? Could Ether be inside? Poking around's not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors everywhere.
Okay. F-38 Razorwing. This F-38 Razorwing is one of only 4 surviving planes used by Joint Task Force 10 during the Hot Zone crisis. A 6th generation VTOL, multi-role combat aircraft. It was designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated to the museum by the Medina Society for Southwestern History.
This much is true, but we are made of steel. We will not yield. Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hekarro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
These visions. You said they're the records of the 10. Who are they?
Old ones, who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound, but over the years they've fallen into darkness, one by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions, etched in our flesh, passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Why does Hekarro want to see me?
We are at war with Regalla. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
All right, let's go see Chief Hekarro.
He's in his throne room, at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the Ten.
The Memorial Grove.
Come, soldier of 10.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by these weapons were battle.
Z, or 73H exhibit. Data corrupted was the origin of Executive Order 2036-30073H, which used congressionally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuations of most counties in the region outside of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Displaced families and individuals would be moved to temporary camps before places could be found for them in habitable areas. To enforce the order, the government threatened to nullify existing water agreements between the Northwest and Southwest, eventually turning off the taps for the so-called Tri-State Hot Zone. To its supporters, 73H was a humanitarian effort designed to preserve resources and help climate-stricken Southwestern families start new lives. To its opponents, the order was a clear bait-and-switch. The federal government had broken its deal with Medina in a greedy land grab that employed eminent domain to seize mining claims. At the same time, it would place Southwestern refugees in fenced-in camps, to which were quickly disparaged as Z-73 Hell, a provision that would incite immediate data corrupted.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tanakh seek to follow their example. But for the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Last, any crowd. 10 were defending the mountain ladder.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Man versus machine. Exhibits some holographic representations of all 7 G-Sin battle drone models deployed during the conflict. JTF-10 rapidly made a mockery of G-Sin's non-lethal approach. In engagement after engagement, whether it was a surprise artillery barrage from the rigid slopes. Oh goodness, I am so sorry. Of Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the solar plants in the Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare earth convoy. JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved that state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weapons were no match for human cunning, and
10 claimed. 10 seized the desert. Others raging sand. If soldiers enemy defense.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They sound a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
To Andy Wright, from Micah Kadori, Director, Subject Staff Instructions. Hi Andy, could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting, and security of the following new opening and closing protocols? I've already briefed Dwight and Shanna at MUSEC. Thank you, Micah. Opening the gallery rooms. Holographic displays should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity. Closing the gallery rooms. Make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation rounds. Double check for restocking of supplies. Sign off on cleaning, usually with Ned. Escort cleaners to staff entrance. Final rounds hand over to night security through MUSEC. Exit through staff entrance.
Join us, 10. Equal range. And protected in the jungle. Sealed by
Hey, Outlander! It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old
Soldiers in a
ones.
jungle.
Is this true?
Those were the 10?
Yes, they knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
Please, Outlander. Could you help me fix this box?
Scroll, carefully written with Karja glyphs in Fashab's personal mark, evidently part of a diary or journal. From Dekka, the wise and patient chaplain of the Lowland clan, I finally learned the answer to a question that had long vexed me. Before my capture, the only Tanakh I had ever conversation with, if I could call it that, was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock, who spoke of taking the blood and children of her enemies as her own. Her rant seemed to confirm the lurid stories about the Tanakh I had read in my youth. Yet in all my time in the Forbidden West, I have never seen such barbaric practices. I wanted to know if there was any truth in the prisoner's words. There were. Those were the old ways, Deca clarified, dating from the constant warfare between clans of years past. Since the ascension of Chief Hekarro, such practices have been outlawed. Though not completely abolished, a few stray recalcitrants and exiles still cling to them. Intriguingly, the acts themselves were never malicious, as the Karja portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe was meant to honor their martial deeds, and orphan children were taken from conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of their new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. I cannot help but see myself in this context, an orphan of sorts, taken in by a new tribe. It hasn't been easy, and there are still those in the clan lands who reject me. Still, the more I learn about my new people, the more I see a nobility that the Karja have omitted from their records.
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tenakth territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons-free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the Ten should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it, alive.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons, and honor those who fell. That is our way. Let me know when you have one that you'll part with.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Oh, it's not glitching out anymore, so that must have been intentional. That was weird. Data corrupted. Exhibit allows us to hear their final moments. Using an interface donated by Sterling Malkeet, we can listen to any flight recorder that employs the industry standard AirFR encryption protocol, version 3.5.4 or later. Simply place the black box in the interface to listen to its contents. Please maintain a respectful silence as you hear the voices of the fallen. Alright, and with that, I think we're done exploring in here for now.
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
What's underneath the throne?
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Hekarro.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Katala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the Red Raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were Tenakth, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next Cool Route takes place.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Cool Route?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tenakth respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did, on the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies. And Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter. And suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Alright, so here we go. Let's check out this one. The Hall of Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberta Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward D. La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerically superior federal forces. Colonel Anne Faraday, the legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the Battle of the Mojave. Bounce, bounce, bounce. An ancient middle eye.
Come, let us speak.
Hekarro said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Strike true as the 10.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest.
Alright, so we are here. We have to travel all the way up here to Stonecrest. Let me check how much time. Okay, so we might get to Stonecrest in this episode. Let's find out. Unless I get stuck in my inventory, which is entirely possible. Would not be the first time that I've done that. An ancient eye. Tarnished piece of scrap from the old world. Like, I wonder what it's supposed to be. For those of you who know me when it comes to other video games, always having exclamation points whenever I open my inventory drives me nuts. And I've thought about being good and just ignoring it, but I'm not gonna. Alright. Oh, we have 4 champions tokens. Look at this. Oh, Fashav's
It'll
token.
be faster if I...
There's also these. Just gotta clear off all the things, doodah. Character bios, ooh. Data points. Well, this is the one that's gonna take forever. I will come back and do that one once we're done with the between episodes.
What's this place?
Oh, good. It is. Okay. Hi. Okay.
Another time.
Yep. Another time. No, not that way.
Gates are shut.
Oh,
I guess I'll have to come back later.
but I want to access my
The
stash.
Outlander returns.
Fine. Rollerbacks are a heavily armored transport machine that can launch into a rolling attack. Its gravity generator allows it to reattach armor plates that have been torn off. It has an explosive adhesive sac, a detachable resource container, a detachable cargo holder, a detachable cooling block, an explosive gravity generator, a weak spot in its thrusters, chain reaction to acid and detachable acid canisters, detachable hammer tails. It is weak to acid and strong to frost and shock. We also have Apex variants. Let's help this guy.
Steady.
Please, stranger! Help me kill this thing! Now the tide's turned! Damn machine! Get out of my way! It's done! A life is at stake. You've got to help my friend.
Wait. Slow down and explain.
Battea and I were heading south with supplies from Salt Light when machines attacked. I left her behind so I could get help from the Grove and ran straight into another machine. Thank the 10 you were here to help.
So your friend is still up the road, fighting machines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll bail her out if I can. You go on and get those reinforcements.
Will do. I'm in your debt.
Should be somewhere up the road. Supply sled. Has the supplies and the demonic soldier. close to Stonecrest.
Hi, do y'all have a stash here?
Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?
Okay.
Be always vigilant.
Moving.
Feel much better now. Before, so we have stuff. Oh, yeah,
Are you certain there's nothing you require?
Yes, I'm certain. Oh, salvage bug. Okay, seriously. Quit taking her all away from me. Thank you. What up, Simba? Alright, let's see. You having fun?
Not one more step. The Tanakh don't suffer outlanders in the clan lands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruta, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind. This must be Stonecrest. Cthulhu should be waiting for me. But maybe I should look around first.
Well, good thing I have a little something called strategy.
War or no
You're looking
war,
more confident.
the hunting
That's
grounds
good.
stay open.
And then a blade straight into its big belly.
Sparks flying everywhere. Matching marks for you and me.
I could do that.
You know the tunnel collapse our scouts reported after the
Ah, the Wandering Alps.
What about it?
Trade.
turns out it was caused by a slaughter spot.
I do need the trade, so come back, yeah?
Right. Your loss.
There's Catallo.
Is that the
What's he
champion
looking
from
at?
the east I see? Then I... What you've done for my people is known throughout the clan lands east. I'd like to help you if I can, lending you my eyes and ears. Nothing happens in this area without me knowing about it. In fact, I should tell you. If you're looking for some solid rations to sustain you out in the wilds, you should go to Saltbite. It's a desert settlement east of here. Big lake. Can't miss it. The cook there, Pentala, will whip up a meal for anyone who needs it, Tenakth or not.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
You played me right. Greetings, champion.
Alright, well this seems like as good an area
Outlander.
to
Come and trade.
call it good as any due to, you know, some
Next time, come willing to trade.
I'm willing to trade.
You know where I am.
Yeah, I do. I don't need your sass. Thank you. Anyways, we will begin talking with Catallo and go from there. But I'm gonna end this episode and I'm gonna do some
Get my wares.
off-screen pouch upgrading and stuff like that. So I thank you for watching this episode and hope you enjoyed. I will try and get some upgrading done to some of our weaponry and see what we can do. Alright. Thank you. Bye.